In this example, we are going to multiply complex numbers, and we do it the same way like distributing any other problem. The only thing we're going to keep in mind is that by definition I to the power of 2 always equals -1. So that's something we should always keep in our mind. So let's start. Going to FOIL. So 6 times 5 equals 30. 6 times 2i equals 12i. Negative 3i times 5 equals negative 15i. And negative 3i times 2i equals negative 6i to the power of 2. Let's simplify. So 30 we just copy, plus 12 and minus 15, that's going to be negative 3i, positive 12i minus 15i is negative 3i. Then we're going to have minus 6. Now be careful about I squared. Let's substitute, make sure that we rewrite that as -1. We must simplify that. Remember, I squared equals -1. So our final answer will be 30 minus 3i plus 6, because -6 times -1 is positive 6. And we're going to simplify some more. So we'll have 30 plus 6 is 36 minus 3i. And this is our final answer. I will do one more problem, and then I will give one problem to you so you can do it. Just going to make up some problem. So -5 minus 6i times, say, -8 minus I. Alright. So 5 times -8, or -5 times -8 is positive 40. -5 times -I is positive 5i. -6i times -8 is positive 48i. And finally, -6i times -I is positive 6i squared. So let's simplify. We get 40 plus 5i plus 48i is 53i. Plus 53i plus 6 times I squared. Now I squared is -1. So the whole thing is 40 plus 53i minus 6. 40 minus 6 is 34. And then we have plus 53i. Now I will give you one problem so you can solve it on your own. So pause the video after you write it down. So let this be -4 plus 8i times -3 minus 4i. Pause the video and try to solve the problem. Okay, if you are done, you should get something like this. -4 times -3 is positive 12. -4 times -4i is positive 16i. Positive 8 times -3 is -24i. And positive 8i times -4i is -32i squared. So you should have 12 minus 8i minus 32 times -1, which is 12 minus 8i plus 32, which is 44 minus 8i.